Hi, welcome to the third video of Maximizing Your Growth 2024. Once you have reviewed the year that is passing by and you're also aware of the common mistakes that can occur while you're setting goals, I'm sure you will have set intentions by identifying your core values and choosing your focus. Now it's time to look ahead and create some smart goals that set you up for success right from the start. So, the foundation of all successfully accomplished goals is a SMART goal. But what is a SMART goal? Now, SMART is an acronym which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. It has been used by a lot of people, individuals, corporation, enterprises to achieve their goals and objectives, and is a formula that on the whole works very well. Now let us see what does each of these words mean. So the first word is specific. Now for a goal to be achievable, it needs to have a very specific and clear outcome. Now the clearer your goal is, the better and more likely are you to get the results. Vague or fuzzy goals will lead to vague and fuzzy results. Your goals must be very clear and well defined so that you can also envision them and also you can explain it to the other person. What are you trying to hit? When your goals aren't specific, they are merely wishes that you desire to come true without having an action plan. Now, M stands for measurable. SMART goals include specific target numbers that allow you to know when they have been achieved. So, how much and by when? For example, if today you tell me that I want to lose weight, so a measurable factor in this would be how much. You want to lose 1 kg, 10 kg, 50 kg, 15 kgs. You need to explain that, and by when, by what date do you intend to complete your goal, because if you don't have a deadline, you will keep on working towards an endless goal. The pressure of having to meet a goal by a certain date is a part that motivates us to get and keep it moving, right? Goals that drag on forever are the ones we really give up. We get overwhelmed with them. So the example of losing weight or to do a particular task need to have a deadline, which is by when and how much work do you want to complete in numbers. The next is A, which stands for attainable. Now, it's great to have big dreams, but you want your goals to be within the realms of even possibility so that you have a higher chance of actually accomplishing them. Now, something which is beyond your control or something which is really not possible in the time frame that you've allotted should not be done, because that overwhelms you. But that does not mean that you should not make your goals challenging. Your goals should be achievable while they should also test your skills. Now, R stands for relevant. Make sure that your goal setting efforts are aligned with your core values and higher purpose that we had discussed in the first episode, right? And they are designed to take your life to the direction that you really want it to go. Otherwise, you will find it very hard to stay motivated for a longer period of time and also realize those goals thereafter. So if losing weight is somehow doable with the lifestyle that you have, and if you believe that it will lead to a healthier and happier life, then it certainly is relevant to you, right? The next and the last is time bound. Now, SMART goals include specific deadlines for completion, like I told you in the case of being measurable. This will allow your subconscious mind to engage and also help you create a schedule that will keep you on track as you move closer to your goal. Remember, when there are no criteria for measurement, it is simply something you are wishing for, a preference or a good idea. Just make sure that the deadlines you give yourself make sense with your current commitment. Now we know what are SMART goals. Now the question is how to make these goals achievable. अब goals तो बना लिए हैं, अब इनको कैसे realize करना है, कैसे इनको action में डालना है. Number one, सबसे पहली चीज is chunk down your goals. Now what do you mean by chunking downs? So when you're setting goals for the new year, there are bigger milestones that you want to achieve in your life or in your career or whatever aspect of life that you've taken up in the next 12 months, right? Now, this is a bigger aspect and it probably might not be looking realistic right now, but you need to chunk it down. You need to cut it down into bite-sized pieces, into smaller action steps that you can take daily or weekly, monthly, so that you achieve to the bigger goal. For example, you have set a goal to improve your vocabulary, and for that you want to read around 20 to 25 books in this year. Now 20-25 books, if you see as a whole, is a very big project, right? But if you cut it down on a monthly basis, you would need to read almost 2 books a month. On a weekly basis, you need to read maybe half a book, that is around 200 pages, which will require almost 30 to 40 minutes of reading time every day. So when you cut down your goals into smaller chunks, into smaller pieces, it looks more achievable, it looks more actionable, right? Number two is it within your control? Now, mostly what happens is good goals are something that you can work towards on a consistent basis and eventually achieve them, right? That is what we want to do. But if you set a goal which is completely out of your control, which is out of something that you can't do about it, then it will surely lead to failure and it will also lead to you getting overwhelmed. For example, if you feel that, my boss should give me a raise or a promotion. Now, it's not up to your hand to get a promotion from your boss. But what you can do in this case is to be a better performer, to ask or to answer questions as per what your boss asks you, to give your work on the stipulated deadline. That is what is under your control. Now, giving a promotion or not giving a promotion is certainly not under your control. So always look up and make a program or make a goal which is under your control. Rest, what is not under your control, cannot be governed, right? Now, the next thing that you can do is what I feel personally is that setting goals, targets, productivity, time management, this is all very masculine energy. Now that we've already done what masculine energy does look like is fine. But I feel that you need to attach the femininity of the goal also, which is happiness, which is inner peace, which is love, which is passion, which is fulfillment. So are you finding happiness in what you are doing? So at the end of the action plan, you can also see, or you can also assess, is this goal attaching to my happiness, to the fulfillment that I was desiring? Is it giving me that sense of calmness, that sense of motivation, that sense of doing and achieving something intrinsically? So I think that is also a very important part of of realizing, of doing something. So if you're not getting that kind of an energy, probably too much of a masculine energy will make it very harsh, will make it very, very difficult for you at some level. If this energy, if the feminine energy attaches with the masculine energy, I'm sure both can do wonders, right? So just attach some kind of a feminine energy, or assess whether you are getting that intrinsic motivation to work further. With that, I would also want you to assess the energy and vibration that you are giving to the goal. So creating positive intentions towards your goals, and also include holding positive energy and higher vibrations for them. So if you constantly think that, this is too hard, main nahi kar sakta, I'm not even capable enough, how will I do it? I don't have the energy, I don't have the resources. So what kind of an energy are you giving? So remember, where your attention goes, energy flows. So when your attention is a lack, your energy shall be a lack. Keep deep faith and trust in the process so that you energetically open the possibility of channelizing all that you are striving towards. Now, the other thing that you can take care while you are in the process of realizing the goal is creating the right environment. Now, the best way to ensure the success of your professional and personal goal setting effort is to create a healthy environment that allows you to do your best work, right? This means giving yourself distraction free time or a decluttered space so that you stay focused and on track on what you want. You should also adopt practices like meditation, yoga, or some breathing techniques that will give you clarity and insight you need to find solutions to any roadblocks that you encounter on the way. Last but the most important step is taking action, and not only action but consistent action. So if you do not take action on the goal, then any smart or the smartest goal can never be achieved, right? You know that. You need to make sure that you remind yourself your goal every day and why you want to achieve it. Read your mission statement, make an action plan, and then take the necessary action that you need to ensure that you're moving closer to your goal each day, right? The action you take each day towards achieving the goal needs to be consistent. You can't follow a diet program for a week and then have 3 weeks off. You need to stay put. You need to be there for the action plan. Keep it consistent. Be realistic about time. Make adjustment or tweak along the way because life is happening. You can't be very rigid with things. You need to make adjustments if you are falling short in some way. So I hope today's video has given you uttermost clarity on how to achieve those smarter goals. Now, visit the video if you wish to again. While you put each step into action, comment below the goals that you have set for the year to come and let me help you with making them clearer and more achievable. Like and share the video if you find it worthwhile. Click on the subscribe button for more such videos coming your way as time passes. Happy learning, and I shall see you in the next video very soon. Bye-bye.